Hi, I'm Kristen McDonald and I am here to make a single serving baked apple recipe for you this evening. I love this recipe because it is reminiscent of apple pie, but it's a healthy snack or dessert that you can feel good about serving to your family. I have one gala apple here that I'm going to cut in half, and the trickiest part of this recipe is coring the apple. First I'm going to begin by removing the bottom portion of the apple by kind of cutting a V into it carefully with this paring knife. And then I'm going to do the same with the stem portion of the apple. I'll do that towards the top. And then I have a melon baller. You may not have this tool at home. If you work carefully with a paring knife, you'll be able to do the same, but I'm going to use this round tool to kind of cut a circular shape out and get the seeds and the membrane out of the center of this apple. I like leaving the skin on the apple because it adds fiber and nutrients to this dish. You can certainly peel the apple if you think that that would be more favorable to your family. I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to cut a V shape out to get the stem on the bottom portion of that apple and then the stem on the top. And then use the melon baller once again, kind of rotating it to get the membrane and seeds out. And I did it once, but I've got a little bit of membrane on the other side, so I can go in there again and get more. I'm just going to place these side by side in a pie dish, and you can certainly multiply the ingredients for this recipe to make more than one apple if you're serving this to more than one person. Then I have 1.5 tablespoons of walnuts, which are a great source of healthy omega-3 fatty acid. I am going to put 1.5 teaspoons of maple syrup in with the walnuts, and that's the only sweetener that this recipe is going to get. I'm going to mix up the walnuts. You can pick other nuts too. Nuts are a source of healthy fats in general, maybe different types of healthy fats, but if you like pecans, you could try that, or almonds. Just going to distribute this filling evenly between the two circular cutouts of the apples. Maybe drizzle a little maple syrup over the flesh of the apple to add that sweetness there too. Then I'm going to take just plain oats, 1.5 tablespoons of those, and sprinkle them over top of the apples. They're going to kind of turn a golden brown color and crisp up like a granola in the oven. It's okay if they spill off the sides a little bit. And then a sprinkle of flaked coconut over top. And usually when you get this in the store, it's lightly sweetened, so that adds a little bit of sweetness as well. On top of that, cinnamon is a spice that goes great with apples. I'm going to just sprinkle that as much or as little as you like over the apples. And pop it in the oven, 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. The longer you leave it, the softer the apple is going to get, and just watch the top to make sure the oats and coconut are not getting too brown. Smells good when it's cooking too. And here's a sample of one that I already cooked. It is softened just enough that I can cut through it a little bit with my fork and take a bite. Really good. I probably could have left that one just a little bit longer to get a bit more tender. Play around with that and see what consistency you like. Thanks.